You have to see the dodge. Yep. Ooh.
So Ancient of War, and we see some ramps. So this is looking a little bit better from the Druid, just because he is going to be able to amp up his hand. And it does look like, I'm still not sure if this is Zoo or not from the Warlock, because Ooze usually isn't run in Zoo. I've seen sometimes there's... Okay, it's definitely Zoo. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, Zoo is actually a very interesting kind of tech card, because let's say you remove like a Fiery War Axe, right? You bring a little bit more tempo to your side, like you're protecting your creatures in a sense.
Right.
So it definitely feels kind of good too, and it allows you to develop a little bit of a stronger board.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Keeping up that Knife Juggler or whatever you have to defend on turn 2 or 3 is really good.
Planning to take the Innervate, that's actually quite...
Interesting.
It's quite interesting. There's other cards that he can pick, but I guess like he really wants to ramp up to actually beat potentially a Zoo deck. Like maybe that's what his kind of thought process is.
Like with their low minions, they're all gonna die to it, and that's just unfortunate. We also did see, I believe, the Healing Touch, regardless, and also have a minion on the field.
Yeah, even without the Ancient War, the Cenarius might even see play too quite early, because that have a lot of stopping type of power just because of the 2 kind of treants, right?
So this is a pretty scary board to be staring at, because we can tell there's no swipe in the hand, and even then it doesn't really help because it can get rid of it. So he gets out the Ancient of War. So Ancient of War does come out, but we can see that it's probably going to be able to be taken out pretty easily with the Power Overwhelming, and there isn't a lot to then come back after.
Because he wants to use the least amount of resources possible, because he also needs the damage to go to the face as well to actually win this matchup. So definitely playing the Dark Cloud. Let's see if he gets another Power Overwhelming, which would be quite good since he doesn't need to use the weight. He's a 1 in hand.
So like that 1-drop isn't too bad because it's a bit sticky against swipe, but it wasn't a fantastic draw against this. But yeah, easily able to to clear the board and continue pushing for damage. I'm not sure what we'd see from this Marriage.
Tolaria, he does have a Nourish like accessible. I feel like he's gonna ramp with this since he does have the Cenarius and the Yogg at hand, and as like before, he is playing against an aggressive matchup, so bringing out that Yogg quite early when you're in tight position is actually quite good.
Yeah, for sure. You can get forward. There's a lot of good outcomes from Yogg, and that's why people are playing it, which is a bit strange.
Yeah, which is strange. It's actually quite strange.
It's like Shredder RNG all over again, except it's just...
KingOfKimchi actually developed it quite well. He does have the Living Roots right now. He can clear something off just so that Cenarius can come down next turn for like stopping power. Okay, so Power of the Wild is also being played possibly as like a 3-2 just to contest the board up just a little bit.
And I guess it makes sense clearing the Peddler here because then he would have had the extra 2 damage or 1 damage from the Infested Villager. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. Possessed Villager, that's it, and then the 1 damage, and he couldn't then take it out with his hero power, so it makes sense to clear that, but then he does take the damage to his face.
Yeah, true. Alright, the Cenarius gotta come down, but I want to see if he actually survives that falling turn.
That's just...
So it is like 11 points of damage to be with the abusive. So,
so it's done. I think this is definitely game over. Even when clearing off, it's done. I'm surprised he didn't clear it off just for the extra damage, but
yeah, that's definitely true.
And the overkill with the defender as well. So we are seeing KingOfKimchi taking this game and the match.
With the Argus being picked up, so definitely that 1 point of damage allows KingOfKimchi to take